Welcome back, everybody. It has been a couple of weeks. We've missed you. We've missed each other. It's good to be back at the table rolling dice and telling stories with good friends. And thank you for joining and watching. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure to check us out on our Facebook, Stupid Stooges TTRPG. Follow us there. Subscribe here on YouTube. We appreciate everything. Shorts are going to keep coming. We'll have more content coming. Much love and appreciation, everybody, all viewers, everything. With that said, where we last left off, after being on a bizarre island, cracking a puzzle door, the Stooges would come face to face with O'Baron, a vicious warlock who currently had possession of Hulk's father, as well as a contract for essentially Hulk. In a bold attempt in combat, Hulk would sacrifice his father, launching an arrow into his head in hopes of freeing his father or at least breaking the contract for his soul, but not really doing anything but killing his own father. And after a moment of hesitancy, overcoming the odds, the Stooges would rally and halt, successfully getting the killing blow in the process. And as combat simmered, Stout would decide to go and revive Hulk's father and attempt to maybe get some answers or figure some things out.
Forgot about the arrow in his head, though.
Bringing him back, and yes, just as he said, forgetting to take the arrow out of his head, he would quickly die again. And as the Stooges would exit this odd temple, they would quickly discover an island that was once suppressed in fog and darkness and dreariness and emptiness, with filling purple, lush, black tree, but sunny and no fog. A beautiful island. And it's in this moment they realized they had to quickly move ahead on things as time was slowly working against them. And after a moment, teleporting back to Grailwind in hopes of heading to Brinestorm to destroy the Wizard's Tower and gaining a hopeful advantage before destroying the Mad King. So that's where we left off. Willis. Stout actually. Stout will it be 100 functions. And when we get a second, grab that speaker up.
70.
Give me that speaker.
Yeah.
Thank you. I need that. I need the music getting that. It's weird, but it gets me in the mind. It's really crazy.
Yeah, that'll put us on target because we're very familiar.
And as they quickly land just inside the main gate of Grailwind, the city, covered in sand as if a sandstorm had just recently blown its way through. You notice several people out on stoops, like many races, tiefling, orc, half elf, all sweeping up, cleaning up, fixing curtains, fixing a few boards. The city is very much alive at this moment. You don't see much guard presence. There's not. Well, usually you'd see the occasional guard in this rough town. You know, they've always been kind of loose. Seems like the people kind of run this city at the moment. And even as you kind of look in the direction of the castle, there's no guards to be found. We don't really question it. We know Paz is an odds taker, probably doing something courageous. Some kind of mission. Who knows? So what would you guys like to do? You're in the city, so if there's any shopping to get some gear that you like to take care of, before you head to Grindstorm, since you such a good role.
Burn shit down.
Um, I don't know, sure, half the freaking comments, fireball, fireball. I was like, oh my god.
That's why I didn't comment because I was like, well,
That's like half of them were.
um, let's see. Do you need anything really? I'm pretty set on things. Like,
This, I mean, think of it this way: this may be your last time in a town to purchase things. You don't know what awaits you in Bryanstone. You know you weren't very welcome there. You know you're kind of known as troublemakers. So it's there's anything you need for the next. I'm saying end game. Well, maybe end game. This is.
can I buy a nuke?
No.
Okay. Can I buy and what if I get a drum and put a bunch of dynamite and cannonballs in it? Will that equivalent to a nuke?
Love the idea.
Oh, no.
I'm not going to say no. Help me configure it. You know me, I like to get creative. And if you guys come up with something creative, if we can make it work. What my question is,
Put it in the back of the plane.
what's the damage on it? Because the cannonball is 66.
Yeah.
Dynamite is, depending what dynamite you be, 66, 86.
It'll just be the
I don't know how many of them.
It'll just be the accumulation of whatever you can put in there.
I can't roll, let me roll 40 fucking damage.
Okay.
Like, give me, honestly, I love this idea, but just give me a not OP. Because I like the idea of like this massive bomb.
What if I buy a
Because like
vest from the tailor
because this is the thing I asked too is
that
how
I
you
get my dynamite?
well you got the back hole.
Yeah. Yeah, because
So suicide
gonna
vest.
kill is that
Like
that guy that's stuck in the bag of holding.
well, he's dead now. But that's like
No one's feeding him.
literally chained him up and just threw him in there. It's been like 3 days, dude. It's got like a few minutes of air.
It's a dimensional.
Yeah, but if you read the information on it, it literally tells you if you store people in there. It's like
Oh, so I'm just gonna have a
Creature
skeleton in there,
there.
basically.
like you can't, you're gonna open it, it's gonna reek.
I got a stink bomb now.
But no, because look, I love the idea.
That's why all the vultures are following you.
I just thought it was because it's small.
Yeah, you're sick. But I love the idea. And the thing is you have a bag of holding. We're just gonna drop it on its side. And I'm assuming you're talking like a barrel
Or
Or
like
some
even a
mini keg.
steel ball.
for a mini keg.
Yeah, a mini keg would work.
6 dynamite.
6 dynamite and probably 2 cannonballs. Because, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, we'll say
1 and
this.
2.
I love this idea. I love chaos, man.
So are we back at a place where we?
We're at Growland.
Right here.
So that'd be our home, right?
No, your home's Iceland.
Oh yeah.
Growland is where we hunted down that one guy and turned him in.
You actually end up going. Go ahead and just roll a d20 for me. One of you. All of you go ahead. D20 for me.
17.
Better than me.
That's
7 and a 2.
So you end up stumbling. Stumble through town, just trekking your feet. Because you do notice there was definitely a massive sandstorm. It's the sand where it's usually kind of more compact. You're literally having to tread your feet through ankle deep, almost knee deep now. No. But your ankles are literally kind of having to push your way through a little bit, creating a path behind you as you walk. And as you kind of walk through town, you stumble into the hunter's outpost. And at the hunter's outpost, you see this man working at this odd table. Kind of see him tinkering with some tools. Tight, stupid bolt on his table. Kind of stumble up to him. Kind of stops for a moment. Turns around, and you notice this odd featured elf. A chunk of his ear is missing, like the top half is just gone. And it's like literally like he took a lighter or a torch and just seared it. So there's like this burnt crisp there that's just never going away. Big old scar across his right cheek that just kind of goes down, kind of picking at it as he kind of turns around. And can I help you?
okay. Guys, watch this. I'm slowly.
Looks over at you, Stout.
What's that thing?
Do I need to worry about that guy? I mean, I'm trying to make explosions here. Oh.
I don't need explosives. I just make things go to ash.
And leans over to you, Hulk, being more familiar as powerful. Just
I lean closer. Nothing, but guess what? I got part of your ear.
shooting guns.
I like an elf that has a good sense of humor.
You're catching us. For a moment, it kind of looks over.
I don't know.
Looks at you and looks over at Wimp, kind of standing there, all monkish, elegantly. Can I help you?
I like to make things go boom. So I'm looking for a container of such to hold some dynamite and cannonball to make a big boom.
Chad stops for a moment. Wait one time. We made a shrapnel device, I guess you'd call it. We took one of the rum drums. Big drum. We ended up drinking it over the mat. We just were curious how many dynamite we could fit inside of it. 56, by the way. Threw a couple cannonballs in there. It sounded like a brilliant much. really. But we shoved them all in there. I put a 25-foot wick on it. We just took that thing up. Grabs out of him. Next thing you know, we all woke up sober in the morning, a little whoop in the head, but Tom wasn't too happy. It turned out there's a bunch of holes in a bunch of buildings. So I'd say it's pretty effective explosive device. So
I need something like that, but more compact.
Andrew looks over. I got their mini keg, but it's kind of full at the moment. You'd have to drink it.
Okay.
Kind of stumbles over a little bit, picks it up, drops it right in front of you. You're kind of small. This stuff's meant for the big guys. Go ahead.
Okay.
You chug it. Go ahead and roll. Roll a d20 for me.
18.
You take it, lift it up to your mouth and you take a drink. Takes his hand and he pours it just flushes all over your face. I don't need no drunk fool. Tastes stale, don't it? You have like this old flat alcohol, just like it fermented wrong. And
But I mean, I'm a pirate, so I'm probably used to
got
some pretty
good-
bad
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah. So this
And this guy got jokes
that
too.
was a roll against him. So just go ahead, just do a roll and see how drunk you are.
A D20?
Yeah.
19.
Being the monk that Wimp is,
And pirate.
and pirate, and just like the discipline, the body control, the mental control, the drinking ability from his years of yo ho, blah. He doesn't even flinch or hesitate as this mini keg comes down from his face. And he kind of quickly shakes himself off. Say anything?
That's some nasty stuff, man. I've had my share of nasty stuff, but that's by far the worst. Did you make this?
That's been sitting there for about 10 years.
That would explain it.
Raiders took off the place. Many people sit on it. Kind of chuckles.
Slight aftertaste of ass.
All right, so kind of looks at you. All right, I think I got something I could do with this. Kind of looks at the empty thing. You got some dynamite for me and some cannonballs or something to use? I mean, I got. So give me a minute. I might have a couple things I can. See him fidgeting under the desk. I got 3 sticks of dynamite. Hey, would you look at that? For some reason, I got 2 cannonballs. Must be that from my tracker grade.
I have all the stuff I need. I wonder if any of my throwing needles would fit in there too.
He gets this wide-eyed look, like this, like excitement, but like fear of just like, do you plan on killing, boy? Well, we feel like 5 in here if I kind of like squeeze them. Yeah, wait a minute. 6 if I squeeze in between the dynamite sticks.
That's what I kind of figured.
This thing's you. Dude, if anybody asks, I didn't make this, okay? Or bad. Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
I think I never told y'all my name. Starts tinkering, and as he does, you're going to take that stuff out of the equipment.
Okay.
That's some party streamers doing just for the nigger.
Yeah. You see him chopping up all kind of wires, flipping around. Is there anything you want to do at this moment?
I'm pretty good on the different kind of arrows I have. potions. I got these. I got these two right here.
Then he suddenly kind of looks at you.
I
And
think
he's
I'm pretty
like,
much good.
look at that.
I'm also using the Telvexis, or yeah, the Telvexis dynamite.
Right.
So that's 68.
Um,
And that's a dex save of 18.
Well, no, just take that part off for that video. There's 68. There's bigger this explosion.
It's going off
Yeah.
regardless. So 68.
Figure out your math on that one. But he kind of
nope.
frivolously moving at this table, just cameras flying. I've done it. Kind of holds it close to his chest as he turns around. He looks at you, Wimp, and he's like, I'm gonna need 100,000 for this thing.
Stout, why don't you convince him to do 75,000?
Kind of okay. We're still saving him. How does he intimidate? Dude, give what does he say, and then give me an intimidation check with stuff. If you would.
Oh, and I only have the cannonball dynamites. So that does 9d10s.
Will has one mini nip. I love chaos when we create weapons. And for anybody who's in the comments hating on us, I love when my players roll a bunch of dice and have to do a bunch of. Okay.
It's fun. Stout's just gonna be like, okay, I get the money. And Stout's going to grab with his hand of Vecna the money. And be like, you can have it if you can take it.
Give me an intimidation check.
6. He doesn't have a high intimidation.
Yeah, but he's gonna go against you. Kind of looks at you. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no demons.
I ain't afraid of no.
You give me a shiver, but a shiver means nothing. It kind of gives you this like twitchy eye look.
And then Stout's just gonna be like, you're alive for now.
No intimidation check. I'll give you advantage.
+19 +1, so 20.
Kind of looks at you. Do 75 grand. Okay. Okay, so go ahead and take 75 off the stove. Right. Mini keg bomb. Did you figure out what the damage would be on this?
It's 68 times 6, 4d4 times 6.
Oh no,
And then-
that doesn't help me, bro. I'm trying to figure out that. So you're gonna do 60-12 or 70-12 and D10. Yes, 70-12 and a D10.
And just 1d10.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay.
And 75.
Oh, crap. So you go with 70. No, I'm sorry. 10d12. Not 7.
Actually, I will take some potion of Force resistance if you have it.
Of what?
Force resistance?
Force resistance?
That's gonna fuck some shit up.
And just beware, this has a like 80-foot range, man, because it's gonna spread with them needles, so you may want to get away and hope you don't get hit. Ocean of come on, Joel. Force what?
Yeah, force resistance.
Hey, do you see all the new equipment that's in there?
Right.
Look at the freaking weapons. There's a weapon you can attune that goes into your body. And you can draw it out of your body. Potion of fortune. Halt. You kind of stumble out around town a little bit while doing some shopping. You stumble onto a small little shop called the New Tone Magic Trinkets. And as you enter, small little dwarf, probably standing about 4 foot, female, little chunky, kind of standing on a stool. And you can see her standing on the street. Kind of, what can I get for you?
Looking for some potion of force resistance if you got any.
Let me see what I got in my inventory. Show me the 20. Kind of stumble. She hops off the chair.
10.
Anything else?
No, I think we're good.
No potions? I got roll potions here. Telling you.
I haven't looked up any.
Take 15 days. Like, no, I'm talking health potions, all that.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Because I know you guys are using a lot of them. Because I've got a lot back here. So I know you
Well, I
need.
have these.
It's not even all.
Which is the purple one's the big one, right?
Yeah, and I got 4 of those. You guys don't have any. That's what I mean. So if you need, just start thinking endgame, bro.
Yeah, I'll buy like the top tier potion.
Okay. So you stumble your way over to past the casino, past the jewel emporium, back around, and you happen to run in to Halt inside the magic trinket shop. And as you walk in, he's kind of standing there. And you see this dwarf just like climbing up a chair. She kind of looks over. Well, who are you two fine lads? And she kind of looks at Stout and she's like, fixes her hair a little bit.
And then Stout turns where she can see him. Right?
She looks at Stout. I love danger. She gives him a wink. She scares me. Be with you boys in a moment. She goes back to Halt with the potion. She goes, well, I've got 2 of them. And because of the shortages, it's kind of hard to get potions right now, especially magic, just random magic potions. Healing potions I can get, but I'm gonna have to charge you 5,000 for each of these. It's 10,000 if you want the set.
I think I can find it somewhere a little cheaper. How about
She looks at you,
Your uncle probably has some.
kind of looks at you,
oh,
kind of.
you said Uncle, not that.
Probably have some.
Kind of looks at you, and she's just like, if you think so, do whatever you can.
What about $3,000 each? Because I'm only looking at one.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Skills. Persuasion. $25.
25. She kind of looks at you. Are you friends of this? And she points at Stout, kind of looks at it and gives me another wink.
Sure am.
I guess because you know him. Takes it 3,000. 3,500. Kind of looks over at you, Stout, with.
You said 3,500.
You born?
Looking for some healing potions.
Well, I got all. I make a lot of things, and she looks at Stout. This is about a dangerous happening here. Yeah, just kind of stand there for a while. She goes, "So distracted." She goes, "Well, I got some of these here commons. I got a couple rares, and I even have, I'll be honest, 4 very rares. These here." She pulls one up, and it's this purple liquid.
She just holds up right between her breasts.
Yeah, exactly. She
Flirting with Stout.
yeah, the whole time her eyes are just on stuff. Specifically the green eye, and she's just like. I got 4 if you like them.
I'll take them.
Okay. So that's going to be actual. I think it's.
When the moon hits you out like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
Like with you, I can like click things really quick, you know? I'm going to say
I just
40,000 for all.
I'll discreetly nudge Stout forward a little more.
It's kind of.
Okay. Let's get out of here. You take your 40.
He's not getting me out of here.
You said 40,000, right?
Any more?
No.
He's just trying to get out.
Let's get out.
And you do. And you quickly turn around and just start to book it out. Quickly, not even stopping, and as you go, your mind now focused on your mission. You head towards. Is there anything else you want to do? You head towards the gates of town and into the woods, heading your way for the first time to the city of Brainstorm. A city you know from what you have heard you are probably not very welcome to destroy a tower. And as you begin to head out of town,
That's why.
and the sun begins to set, and the night draws clear, just
I was gonna go there.
if you would,
Probably should have bought a mini catapult for
I
the
want
thing.
you to take a. I don't think you need it, but you get a night's rest. Okay. So you get a night's rest. That's the end of that day. I just want somebody to roll a d20 to watch. Basically, night guard to watch over as.
I can do
sleeping
it.
ships.
Yeah, you're both to sleep.
You're both gonna roll.
Right.
Both. I need one one at a time. Who's going first shift, who's going second shift. Night watch.
I can take first shift
Yeah, 'cause
since
since
I
you only have to
less.
do, yeah. That all makes sense.
Alright.
19.
Okay. Halt, as you begin your shift, kind of looking out into the forest, the sound of the animals, a peace
Definitely is.
kind of overtakes you as you feel very at home in nature, in the trees. There's balance in everything you feel and a comfort you haven't felt in a while. to just sleep under the stars and enjoy the night sky and the night ambiance, the calmness. And you sit there and you feel this, and you think of all you've been through. Your father, this warlock, his powers. And for a moment, you what do you feel?
Just pure zen. Just knowing that, like you said, just being a known territory with woods and stuff, with the wolf by my side, just lying there. It just pure zen at that point.
And your shift actually goes by rather quickly because nothing happens. You feel a calm, peace, relaxed. You're pretty sure you're.
Because this is like the first time we actually get to sit and rest.
I mean, no casinos, no bars, nothing. It's trying to do. So, do. So, you continue to go, and suddenly you kind of look at the moon. Time to wake up one of the boys. When you wake up?
Stout.
How do you wake him up?
Just give him a light nudge with my foot. Hey, buddy, your turn.
What? Okay. My turn? Oh, I hate waking up.
Well, you got my wolf with you.
Somehow that doesn't make me any. I'm a little guy. I look like a snack to him. Okay.
So stop. You kind of stumble over, sit up just on the other side. Kind of look back at the fire, toss a log, and just look into the forest. Go ahead and roll your point.
That point.
20.
Snip his ankle if he tries to catch a few Z's.
As you sit there, for the first time really in quite a while, alone in your thoughts, in the forest, you feel this heavy presence, this shit, not in you, but in everything, the world itself. A powerful magic growing. And you start to think about the things you were told recently. With Vecna showing up only when the gods and demons are returning. The pieces you found and made part of yourself. The pieces you sacrificed to give this oath. And in the night's darkness and quietness, what do you feel?
Calm, but like anxious and worried at the same time.
Where you go?
Worrying about like what's coming because like I know that I have both the eye and the hand of Vecna, so that means ultimately the sword of Voss is not. Is it Voss or the sword that can destroy? Isn't that far away, probably, because they're always within each range of each other. So, and that sword's like
Listening to you.
sentient like being. So, do you want to try to? I'm gonna see if I can use my clairvoyance to see if I know where the sword's at.
Absolutely. You got to roll for anything on that, or is it just,
I gotta find it real
I
quick,
think it
but
just does. I don't know. Anybody need anything to drink?
Just water this time.
yeah, it just does it.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you cast a spell, you choose seeing or hearing, and you can use the chosen sense through the sensor as if you were in its space. As your action, you can switch between seeing and hearing. The creature that can see the sensor, such as a creature benefiting from seeing invisibility or true sight, seeing a luminous orb
I'll
above the
say
guy's
this.
fist.
I'll say this, and this may be bending the rules, but I don't care because it's all about fun and really just a guideline, people online. So before you hate me, because I don't follow the rules 100%, because I know it's coming eventually. I love you guys, but come on, it's all about fun, and I like chaos. And chaos creates the most fun, so let it happen. I'll say this: you feel its presence, and as you kind of look around the woods, it kind of just look in the direction you're heading. And you just look a little northeast. You feel this grasp on your whole body. As a fear comes with it. As you quickly realize the direction you're looking is the same exact direction where that purple bead is flaring into the sky.
Like this.
It's in this moment you hear in your head that there's such a sweet moment to it. Yeah. And soon you will bring me back. And then it shall rain on me. As it fades and the fire flickers behind you ever so slightly.
Oh, it's a sword cast. That's what.
Yeah. And as the morning comes and daylight
Come
the
in
trees in the air. You feel a sense of relief as you made it through the night unscathed. Only rest. And to continue on your journey to Brimstone and destruction of a tower. Well, 21, it's only going to take you a day to get something.
Everyone?
Everyone or one at you guys. Everyone. Everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, tell me what you got.
No.
12.
Yeah, but I got the reroll because of stout. So I got a 2 though.
Ian?
And then Wimp got a 11.
Let me stop traveling with you.
I mean, we're pretty distinguished, so
Destroy us all! Destroy us all!
Actually, do me a favor. I'm going to say this because I don't like that option because he's not here. It will know us. I can't do that. Why don't you roll at advantage? I don't care who rolls.
I think I'm going to.
Okay.
no argument here.
17.
You kind of walk through the day. And through the day, nothing really happening. You hear the occasional animal rustling, deer running across the trail.
Just saying.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. And as you kind of continue on the trail, it's peaceful. It's calm. You take the moment to kind of reflect in the peacefulness and the swaying of the trees. And you reflect on everything you've done to this point. Helping the eye. For starting at the beginning and killing him. Poisoning, or well, not poisoning, but convincing a drug addict to serve you. From becoming a puppet to the Duchess of Neverwinter to becoming a full-fledged member and a high-ranking member in the Ayatollahs. Sabotaging many things, saving people, destroying many creatures along the way,
Saving people was an accident.
creating a title for yourselves in the Colosseums, earning recognition across the continent, doing good and bad, and sinking an island, awakening a kraken. You find it peaceful. Things have been moving so fast already lately. Just have a nice stroll in the woods.
Until Robin Hood and his merry men comes up.
No stress. But it's about mid-evening. And as you're walking, you just hear a caring. Just off in the distance of the woods. Would you like to keep walking, or what would you like to do?
I like to do a survival check to see, or nature check to see what would be making these noises.
Well, make a perception check.
Perception.
So you're just looking around to see. Don't that shit in your
You want one to roll perception check?
if you want to. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Plus 40.
Well, I was just wondering how.
It's two guys. Whatever you guys want to do.
Dirty 20.
22.
8 plus 12.
You when pinhole, you guys kind of just pick up the sound and just radar. And it's at the same time you both kind of look over. And there's two massive ogres, probably 8 foot, backs to you. Kind of like 20 feet off the woods. You can just make them out. As you watch, you see these limbs of a deer carcass just flying. Freaking chunks of meat being ripped off with one hand as the bone goes flying behind, crashing into trees. They seem to be enjoying a feast.
Do you want to go through them or try to fight them, or do we just want to stealth around them? What do you want to do?
Well, the pathway's this way.
Mhm.
They're like way over here. You just caught the noise, you looked over and you saw them.
Okay, so they're not even by.
No, they're not even. Well, hang on. They're not even slightly aware that you're there. They're like you see it. You just see like these massive arms occasionally like throwing bones. So you gonna continue to?
Yeah, unless you want me to assassinate him.
Yeah, I want you. What the Stooges will do.
So what do you want to do? Destroy them or?
Yeah, let's just keep going. We mind our business, they'll mind their
Yeah,
business. If they
sounds
come
good.
towards us, we'll stick stout on them.
I'm not gonna make it roll. As you continue to walk past the evening, into the evening, just briefly into the night, you begin to see the glow of a massive city. You can't quite make out what its structure is, but you can easily assume it's Brainstorm. As you see this massive glow, these tall, massive, white structures in the distance, a skyline overlooking the ocean. And as you draw closer, continue your walk. The city growing ever larger and larger and larger with each step. The details becoming more and more clear. And as you look at this town, this city, this metropolis, and you come upon this gate, the gate open, no guards standing upon. And you just make out the details of the town. You see these massive buildings, elegantly built of this fine. Oh, my brain just shut off. Fine black and white marble tiles and stones stacked ever so elegantly to massive heights. And it's as you begin to step in this gate and you look off to your right. Go ahead and make perception checks. All of them. Perception.
30-20.
What good is it tonight, bro?
16.
Surprisingly, the last few games weren't too good.
16 and 26.
Holy! Oh, wow. Okay, well, laser vision. You kind of look up as you enter before entering town and crossing through the gate, and you see this massive structure standing at about 20 stories. Through deductive reasoning and just what you know and what you've been through, and as you look up and stare up to this abyss, Stout and Wimp literally like looking up at this massive building. You see this purplish green glow emanating from the top. And without much hesitancy, you realize that is the tower we're here to destroy. What are your first thoughts?
Up arrow.
No, I'll wait till we
Get inside.
get inside.
How high is this thing?
Okay,
You
20
said
stories. Each floor is about 10 foot tall. So
Okay.
20 times 10. It's fucking tall.
Let's climb it. Cloud your climbing gear.
We do have one.
Well, okay, well, you're gonna be able to do something here. 'Cause I know Will. Do you want to walk through town or do you want to stealth through town?
Just stop through town.
'Cause, yeah, you know,
We should cast.
Nope. Yeah, I knew that was coming.
that's what. It's like, wait a minute. Pass without trace.
Yeah. So that adds 10 to our stealth.
Really built a monkey ninja pirate character. Like, really, if you really think about it, you have monkey pirate ninja.
Yep.
Okay, I like it. Okay, so roll and add 10 to
Stealth.
yes. So, what's Win says? This is not updated.
Stealth.
11,
11.
21.
21.
I got 15. And 16.
You would literally have to roll one.
15 and 16.
Just.
I have to roll at disadvantage
Oh, yeah, that's right.
for both characters. That's your only saving grace on that one.
So you're right there. You just call it. You begin to sneak through town. And as you do, kind of ducking between these buildings, and you start to get a better look at these buildings. These buildings look like fine artisan work. These massive blocks, chiseled and fit elegantly in piece, not like regular bricks. They're all designed to be this flowing edge that connects and locks in place, and it just goes up on all these. And the lacing, what you notice is where there's mortar and the occasional pocket through the building, just as like a eye feature, there are these golden, literal gold ribbons etched into the build, every single building into the marble, just to like elegantly pop. And you notice as you go into town at night that the lights hit it and reflect, and it makes the city shimmer. And you even notice as you occasionally duck into the street and back out, and you catch the occasional citizen, unspotted, but the occasional citizen, you notice these people are all, everyone you see, whether it be half elf, tiefling, human, gnome, dwarf, they are all elegantly dressed. The finest shirts, the finest jackets, the finest pants, and dress shoes. You are amazed at the amount of luxury this city holds and the preciousness, if you would.
Hold the city hostage.
One more stealth roll. You passed out Tracy's still.
21.
35.
35.
Because when the circles are white, that means add your proficiency, right? So yeah, 35. I forgot to do that on the last roll.
59.
You guys are good. I don't even know the other kid.
Mm.
Correct. You sneak through the town and you
Plus
notice
21.
you do as this massive building that you noticed outside the gate becomes larger and larger. And as you get closer and closer, keeping eye for any guard, you spot the occasional guard. But it's odd. They seem almost unalive, as every guard you see stands firm, looking forward, not moving at every corner they stand at, their post, wearing these odd hats of feathers, like a crown.
I like to investigate the hats.
And as they stand there, heavy steel plated, supremely detailed with every feature over their chests. Chainmail slacks in workings, not moving. Different weapons, from swords, axes,
Go make funny faces.
occasional crossbow.
I lean over to Wimp.
It's a part of the inspiration.
Knight to E5.
So you want to what
Yeah,
do you?
I'm just investigating the armor, what kind of armor they're
I
wearing.
would say it's at a yes, it's at a disadvantage though because you're trying to sneak through town.
Okay.
But go ahead, there's disadvantage. And you kind of sneak through town. Paul gets a quick glance, kind of stops for a moment, looks at the guard.
23.
Kind of look at it for a moment. They're owl feathers.
It's from an owl bear.
Rawr.
Hmm?
Owl. Man.
Um,
That's my mind. We kind of continue to sneak through, and as you enter, well, get close to this tower, you notice this massive steel door. No handle, no knob, no
speak French.
nothing to grab. You see this small slat in the window. And above it, you see written. Any of you speak Elvish?
Yeah, I'm Elvish.
You speak Elvish, though?
I don't know why not. Let me take a look at that'd be under
Get loaded.
language. Yeah, Elvish, Common, Goblin, and Primal.
You immediately recognize, and it says, "For the Isle," in Elvish. Would you like to investigate the door?
Yes,
Go
please.
ahead and give me an investigation check, please.
I think that was a +6.
Good thing you're here, because I do not.
24.
24. You immediately recognize this. And you've heard about this from
Okay.
your mother as a child, your uncle growing up. Elven doors, saying doors. Usually, if the phrase is spoken, the door opens.
Open
For the Isle.
in Elvish words.
For the Isle. That's what it said.
So in Elvish language, I'm like for the in that language.
Engage in a moment style. What did he say? All of a sudden, this massive steel door just
And I just said earlier, speak French.
but the door swings open as you feel like this suction, as you kind of like pulled into it, and the door slamming behind you as you. What the heck? And as you enter this massive room, and you kind of look around, and you look up, and there's no floor, you don't see any floors. You see all the way to the top, and you could just make out the peak in your. For a moment, you're confused. Why such a massive tower below the floor? But as you look ahead, you notice this odd circle glowing and spinning.
Would that be a perception or an investigation check?
Sure. Question is, are you just looking or are you physically going, what is this? That's your call.
So there's nothing towards the top of the ceiling.
No, you like look up and you literally can see where
No, it's just like the eye of Sauron.
Dome, yeah.
Right there.
it just like goes up.
So yeah, Limp would probably use his like perception to see if like how this eye is like just or whatever it is just up there.
No, it's nothing. It's just the top. It's the roof.
Oh,
Just a dome.
okay.
Yeah,
I got what you're saying
Okay,
now.
sorry. That's
My bad. I thought you were
No,
saying there was something floating.
no.
there,
It's like it's odd. You like look up and where you'd expect a building this tall that there's another floor right.
Right.
You look up and it's just open, and like you can literally see where it's just all of a sudden concave.
Just like a grain silo.
Essentially.
It's just a really big one.
Yeah.
And you said there was something glowing inside the.
huge circle with swirling. You're not sure what, but it's swirling.
I'll go ahead and investigate that.
Do I roll d20?
I could be. So 16, 17, 20, 21.
It's a portal. Kind of look ahead and you immediately recognize this, and you're like, actually, oh, perfect storm. It's a portal. Kind of say this.
Is there a pebble near me
There's nothing.
on the floors?
Perception check to double check.
Can I just throw a piece of copper in there?
It's not.
Well, I thought about that, but
Roll this up. Go ahead, give me an athletic check.
Just go throw a pebble.
Strength check.
18,
You do have copper, don't you? You're silver.
silver or something. I don't know.
23 for me.
I'm gonna throw a piece of currency in there. Yeah, gold coin, because then if someone notices a gold coin, they're gonna come out if they're over on the other end.
Smart thinking.
23 that I rolled.
And what
The
you say
floor's
that
empty, dude. Like this room.
Room is just complete empty, but the portal.
Yeah, it's this massive room and just like straight across on the opposite side. There's just this.
God, this big room, they couldn't
you said
even.
a strength check?
Yes.
A big room like this, and they couldn't even decorate it a little. Not even a chair.
7 plus 3, 10.
That is a great scene if this was animated. You hear what he said?
No.
That would like that would be a perfect like animated. Oh my god. This big ass room and there's not even a single chair or anything. There's nothing in this big ass. That is like the perfect and
Because I'm like, you said there's nothing in the room, and you got this big room, and it's just like.
literally it's just like
It's that. It's
stone full.
empty.
Yeah, it's stone full. It's and then just this circle across. What'd you roll?
10.
Yeah, you kind of step up a little. You flick it, vanishes.
Can I use my
Hang
perspective?
on. You hear it echo. You don't know where the fuck it just fell, but you hear it.
Is that nearby, or what the hell just happened?
Can I use a perception check to see if I can like tell what like not distance but like direction?
I think that would
He's
almost
gonna
be a
say no
nature
because
check.
it's gonna work
No.
for me.
No, I like it. I'm gonna say investigation because you're a monk, so I mean it works. You're yeah, you should be focusing in on your learning. Yeah, it's a bit high.
11.
Hey, you got that dead body in that bag. Pull it out, and we'll tie a string to it. Throw the body in the portal, and something's tug. We can tug back. Play tug of war with whatever's on the other.
Oh,
I want to play tug of war with whatever's on the other side.
Stout, old things, man.
Stout, come check out this portal.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Give me. Can always give me another. No,
So I was gonna look at the portal. This is weird. I've never seen one of these. And as Wimp's just standing behind him, he's just gonna give a good old whoops
Oh, push Stout
and
in.
push Stout in.
Whoops! Stout, you fall in. I'm gonna run down. Just make it, and then it'll make it better.
So Wimp just went into the portal.
Oh, Stout
Oh, Stout did.
pushed Stout in.
Poor guy.
I was gonna tabletop you into it.
Hey.
As he falls in, you hear nothing, and all of a sudden you're. Whip, you kind of get up and you're like, what the? What? And you look down and you're like, ugh. You hear this whole, you hear this scream. Stop. You, oh, I won't say stop. She's playing a second character. But stop. You hear this scream.
No,
So, Whip, you hear this scream.
You got that feather fall, don't you?
both my characters do.
Oh.
You didn't take any damage.
Oh.
Yeah, he isn't taking it.
Well, I just heard a scream and then, like you said.
There's a reason he screamed. Will knows it, and he's trying to play it off as two different characters.
We're gonna have to go in after him if he's screaming like a little baby. But I say tallest first.
Okay.
Julian?
Yep, but I'm going to take a few steps back and it's going for like a running start.
You do you.
And while doing so, though, I'm just going to grab Stout and just charge in with him. We have Wimp and just charge in.
Yeah, you
Come with me, brother.
fighting him.
No, I might as well at this point.
Yeah, he grabs you and just dives in. And you both,
Because I wouldn't expect that from him.
and you fall. And you, in that moment, realize why Stout was screaming. As you look down immediately and realize the ground is invisible. There you don't see. You look all the way down, and where you were on the ground floor before, you are now all the way at the top, as the peak is like 8 feet above you, and the ground is like, it's solid, but you see all the way down. And it's in this moment you watch the portal. It opens on the other side of the room. And as it does, it glows, creating this massive glow. This large chest glows, as well as an odd lever. As the floor
Hug the wall, guys.
that invisible floor drops a grid. Welcome to the puzzle, boys. What's your path across?
This is some not Hunger Game, but Squid Game type of thing where you gotta jump on the fucking squares.
1, 2, 6, 7, 8. I will say this.
10 by 5.
Listen, just to give you a start, get a good idea.
Clairvoyance.
That's 10 by 5 on there? Or is it 10 by 6?
Oh, it's 10 by 6. I didn't realize.
Okay, don't mess me up.
My bad,
But
bro.
I'll say this, to give you a little hint, you kind of, who's taking the lead?
Wimp.
Wimp? Okay. So if you, oh, it's perfect too, smart move. You kind of take a step ahead, and as you do, and you're all kind of lined up at this point, I'm falling out. And you take a step, and as you do, give me a dex save.
19 plus 6. 25.
You quickly, as the floor below you drops out, this invisible, and as it falls, you hear it shatter like glass on the
Yep,
ground
Squid Games.
all the way down. So there you go. Box 1, 1, top left is an X, not Hawkeye.
This one?
Yep.
Okay. Well then,
You just gotta find your path.
Wimp's going to take 60 coins out.
Alright, absolutely. Okay.
And he's just going to roll one.
Hold on each path?
Yeah. Because there's 60.
Okay. So, wow. I didn't think you'd do it that way, but then, dude, you're the cleverest thing. You're so. That's
You're lucky I can't memorize that grid
Okay.
because I can see it,
So-
but I don't know what.
So you drop one coin. Into the next tile. It falls. You toss the next one onto the next tile. It falls. Go ahead and just give me an athletics check just to make this more interesting because you're getting at a distance flicking a coin.
Did you get advantage on it? Nice. How the hell did that happen?
This is
Oh,
genius. I
that's
don't know how I'm
right.
doing this.
My feat that I just chose for leveling up gave me advantage. 15 plus 8.
Fourth one falls.
I got you, restroom.
The fifth one, ding, 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 lands softly and stays in place. I filled it in on my puzzle sheet number.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I did it. That's a genius way of doing it, though. I never thought. You gonna keep going down the line?
No, I'm gonna go over to the next one since I know.
Okay. Nobody
How far are these? How far?
They're probably about,
Like a 4x4.
yeah, essentially, yeah. Okay, so you tink, 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 it lands.
It lands on this one.
Yep. Going to the next one.
I'm just gonna drop it on the next one. If we're
Tink, 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 lands. Next one. Yes, no?
yeah, just
Camera broke my top.
Oh, yeah. yeah.
It falls. Tink, lands flat.
That one's good.
It's tile.
So I'm just gonna continue walking on these tiles
Okay.
as they're good.
Okay. So which one you want to throw next? The one to your down or
Down, yeah.
down? Okay. Tile falls. The glass. Hey! Falls to the ground, shattered.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to start with that third column and the third one down.
You drop it. It lands flat.
And then I'm gonna go because we gotta get across this way, I'm
Yep,
assuming.
yep.
I'm gonna the one
Below it.
yes, or down.
Okay. You ting ting ting, it lands flat.
And I'm gonna go one more.
Ting, it lands flat.
And then I'm gonna go to the one to the left.
Lands flat.
And then now since I'm back at that one that I've originally, I'm gonna go back down. Right here.
So going back down here.
Yes.
Okay. Ting ting ting. It lands flat.
And then I'm gonna go down one more.
Ting ting ting. It lands flat.
And down one more. I'm throwing that coin.
Okay. Ding. It falls. Shatters at the ground.
So then I'm going to go to the right since I can't go in front of me.
Ting ting ting. It lands flat.
And then I'm going to go to the right again. Just throwing, not.
Yeah. Ting ting ting. It lands flat.
Okay. Once they land, then I'll walk to the.
Yeah, I know.
And then I'm going to go to the right again and throw.
Ting ting ting. It lands flat.
And then I'll throw one more to the right.
Yes. After a second.
This is where I'm throwing.
Ting ting ting.
And then
Connect 4.
I'm gonna go down.
Ting, ting, ting.
And there's nothing over on. It's just like a wall.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if like there was like a ledge or something. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
it's you see like just this.
it's literally just like a.
Like where the grid is, it's at this point you realize like this grid, the floor is here, but whatever this grid that just showed up did, it turns spots into like breakaway pieces, is what she figured out. I just forgot to say that. I'm getting a little tired. Hey,
That's all. And then we'll go down one more.
Ching, ting, ting, it lands flat.
And then we'll go down one more again.
Ting, 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 it lands flat.
And is there anything on this like wall that I can see? Can I use a perception check or
Just from what I
investigation?
already said, you see that there's that portal. You see this odd lever, just a random ass lever, and this big ass chest. And by big ass chest, I mean where a regular chest is probably like this. This thing is like it's as tall as you are.
Is there any like rivets or distinguishing features that would maybe make it a mimic?
You've seen him maybe do an investigation check.
Okay.
You've seen him before, especially chest mimics. So maybe have
10.
10. It's big ass chest.
Okay. I'm gonna pull that lever.
Kind of walk past chest.
Ding,
Kind of
ding,
look
ding,
at
ding,
it.
ding, 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 ding.
What? Should I pull it? Should you guys come over here first?
Now you pulled the lever. Pull the lever, Grunt! Pull it. And in that moment, you feel this as the whole tower begins to shake and shimmy. As all of a sudden you watch as the walls, that energy you saw glowing above the building, radiates down the building, that whole building shaking as that chest begins to rumble. It was a mimic. It was coming alive around us.
Well, yeah, I figure that, but
it looks at you. So what I'm gonna say is it's 8:24.
Wimp's gonna take a thing of dynamite and shove it in its mouth.
And then just run in the portal.
Yeah, sure.
What you want to do?
I mean,
if that's truly what you're
Dun, 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 dun. Let's do it.
yeah.
You blow. A stick of dynamite or your dynamite bomb thing you made?
Stick it
It's
in
like
mine.
a dynamite tower now. Are you just trying to blow this thing up, or you're like, I'm blowing?
No,
this
I'm
whole
just trying to
tower up?
blow this thing up right now. Because we could be at the top of the tower. We're not sure exactly where we are or in the tower.
Okay, I'll say this.
Because if
You
not,
throw the stick of dynamite, so take the dynamite off your equipment list. And as you throw it, because of blast rate, you jump into the portal, and as you do, you just hear a before you. And in that moment, the portal opens, and you're back down on the ground floor, and there is just glass raining down on you. So what are you doing right now? Because you're about to take some damage. I need to know, are you trying to run out, or what are you trying to do?
Swiftly run out, apparently.
no, I'm gonna light the keg on fire, and we're gonna teleport out of there.
Okay. Okay, so this is going to be really quick. So, to avoid the damage of the
Yeah.
last one. I get what you're saying. So this is going to be really, really quick.
Because I have the wick wrapped around the barrel, and I'm gonna roll the barrel so it unwinds,
Oh, okay.
and then I'm gonna light it, and we're gonna get the hell.
How are you going to do just drop it, and as you run, pull it, and it's going to unravel itself?
Yeah.
Okay. So you do. Okay, so just go ahead and roll. And this is a win.
Yes.
So go ahead and just athletics check, Monk. So go ahead, give me an athletics check with advantage.
Do I get double advantage then?
No.
I already have advantage.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Holy crap, I finally fixed the eraser on my pencil.
Dirty 20.
30-20.
Damn.
30-20.
Oh, plus my proficiency bonus.
What do you say to halt and stop in like this moment of you falling out of the portal, reaching to grab this keg bomb, essentially, keg nuke, and getting ready and grabbing it and like getting ready to unfurl it? What do you say to that?
Halt, grab Stout. Stout, teleport home.
Something.
Home with railway. Final mission's over us. Well, we'll say we're just out of this place.
Yeah, just teleport safety. Use our safe word.
You fling this monk technique
We're
of
gonna
like
be locked in a safe because of that, man.
you as it unrolls behind you, and just as you step on beyond the door, you catch the flick of your middle finger crossbow as it catches the wick, and you as Stout makes the three of you vanish as Wimp and Hulk grab onto Stout as glass shatters. So just go ahead and roll that D1 for me, guys.
You have a D8. I can buy it.
Yeah.
The damage for the.
I just pulled that out here.
Okay.
How many do you need?
Oh yeah, I guess if you got both the boiling.
I just needed one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, D12.
Oh.
That's D8.
Well, you asked for it.
I know I did say D8.
Here you go. I think that's a 12.
No.
Here.
Oh, yeah, it's this one, though.
Here you go.
Oh, I just had one.
But you never use your wood ones, but your metal ones and your hollow one. I like the hollow ones.
Okay. So we got.
The eyeball.
Oh. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Third.
That's literally what it is.
Fourth.
It's one of my favorite.
Great movie.
Like, you know, legit kind of one.
It's been a long time since I bought that.
I watched it. November 5th, and I watched it.
69.
I guess it's literally one like 69.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just teleport. Go ahead and just roll D100 for me, try to do this scenario correctly. Stout. And give me my D4.
45.
45?
Yeah.
You just appear about 2.5 miles in the forest outside of Ironstorm, but not on the side you came from. More north. And as you appear, Stout, catching that energy, you hear it. It's to the north. No.
Alright. Scary guy tells
And as he says that, you look up, Hulk, and you notice that glowing purple beam in the sky. It's maybe only a few miles away. And this is what I'm going to do right here, because this is where you guys have to decide what you're going to do. You kind of look, and as you all stand there after this moment, and you kind of hear the, as you look behind you, and you just see this fucking tower. You see this tower just go and crumble in the city as this dust cloud fills the air of the town. And you kind of look there, and you look forward again. As all three of you look at that purple glow, and you can start to consider next steps. For the Mad King isn't too far away. And seeing this glow as close as you do now, as to hundreds of miles away in different cities, for the first time you begin to feel the scope, the threat, and the power of what actually is about to occur. For in 13 days, the full moon rises. And according to what you know, the divine gate opens. And as time draws closer to an end, will the Stooges be able to end the Mad King's reign of terror? Join us next time for the best adventures of the Gruesome Stooges. Good night. We love you. All righty then.